You either love it or hate it, but there's no denying that it is the happiest cruise that ever sailed. Well, in a Disney park at least. Welcome to your Friday Fastpass 2, It's a Small World. The It's a Small World boat cruise debuted in Fantasyland at Walt Disney's original Magic Kingdom, Disneyland, on May 28, 1966, as Walt's salute to the children of the world. The attraction was built by WED in Burbank as an add-on pavilion for UNICEF sponsored by Pepsi-Cola at the 1964 World's Fair. Walt Disney was enlisted to build multiple pavilions for the World's Fair by mega sponsors like Ford, General Electric, and Kodak. Using their money for research, development, and even construction, Walt was able to break new ground in attraction technology, which would lead to Disneyland getting a brand new boat cruise featuring the children of the world in Fantasyland. The attraction features over 300 audio animatronics and represents more than 100 regions of the world. It seems like I say this every week, but aero development was deeply involved in the propulsion system and design of the passenger-carrying boats used in the attraction. Several animators, Imagineers, and legends worked on the now iconic attraction, but none more important than Rolly Crump, Mary Blair, Blaine Gibson, and Mark and Alice Davis. Crump worked on that amazing clock tower feature for the front facade of the attraction, as well as the toys and other supplemental figures on display. Mary Blair was responsible for the attraction's whimsical design and color styling. The animated dolls were designed and sculpted by Blaine Gibson, with heavy influence by Walt himself. Scenes and characters were designed by Mark Davis, while his wife Alice Davis designed the intricate costumes for all those children. When Walt did open It's a Small World at Disneyland, he dedicated it to the children of many nations by pouring water that had been gathered from the oceans of the world into the Seven Seaways Canal. The boys, as Walt so affectionately called them, were Bob and Richard Sherman. You can thank or hate them for that catchy tune you can never get out of your head. Just ask Zazu.
It's a small world after all.
No, anything but that.
The Shermans originally were working on the children singing their own national anthems throughout the attraction, as the working title early on was Children of the World. But a walk through the nearly finished attraction proved the Sonics to be quite confusing, moving in and out of scenes with different tunes and languages. Walt famously told the boys, "I need one song that can easily be translated into many languages and played as a round." The boys went back to the piano and scripted a message of unity, of peace, and when they first presented it to Walt, they played it as a ballad. Walt requested something more cheerful, so they sped it up. Walt was ecstatic with the final result, and he renamed the attraction It's a Small World after the Sherman Brothers song. The clock tower out in the boarding area strikes with music and sound effects every 15 minutes, and it was Walt's idea to have 24 figures on parade, one for each hour of the day. When the attraction moved to Disneyland in 1966, Walt added the Oceana scene as well as the hello and goodbye scenes at the beginning and the end of the voyage. These were not part of the 1964 World's Fair version. Mary Blair was truly one of a kind. Her artful color palette are front and center from the front facade of the attraction to the interior show scenes. But a fun fact is that Mary Blair is actually depicted in the French scene. Her likeness is halfway up on the Eiffel Tower as a blonde doll wearing black boots and a poncho. There were a few refurbishments through the years, but the most notable was in 2008 when the water flume was replaced and its propulsion system upgraded to electric water jet turbines. Oh, and the attraction's old fiberglass boats were redesigned and built out of plastic. This refurb also added 29 new Disney characters, each in their native land, to the attraction. The refurbishment also restored the original white and pastel colors in the finale, as well as the farewell sun and tapestry. It's a Small World revealed its first holiday overlay that same year. There are so many lights added to the attraction that it takes approximately 12 cast members 8 weeks to decorate and hang 300,000 lights on the outside of the facade and 500,000 lights on the inside of the attraction. Oh, And also for the first time, the Spirit of America was added as a show scene. And now it's time for that trivia question. What was the costuming budget Alice Davis had to work with for all 300 characters inside It's a Small World? Here's a hint, you better think big. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel and press that notification bell because we will be providing these segments weekly. And if you learned something new or just enjoyed the video, please give it a like and comment below. Our next video will bring your cadaverous pallor over to New Orleans Square and into the Haunted Mansion. So be sure to press that notification bell so you are alerted when that video drops. But now, on to answer our trivia question. What was the costuming budget Alice Davis had to work with for all 300 characters inside It's a Small World? And the answer to the trivia question? There was no budget. Famously, this was one of the only times Walt didn't look at the bottom line. He told Alice Davis to design and create whatever she needed. He wanted each doll to wear whatever a woman in that country would dream of wearing. Alright, that's gonna do it because I got a ton of work to do for the next one. But thanks for watching today, and we'll see you next week with your Friday Fast Pass.